The latest. Thank you for all love and support. I appreciate you all those who are liking, sharing, commenting. I say thank you so much. Those who are sending me super thanks, I say thank you, my kings and queens, my anonymous supporters, my old, new, and returning subscribers. I say thank you for the love you are showing to the channel. My channel is under attack. A brother warned me, but because I am new on YouTube, I didn't know what it was about until now that I am feeling the heat. So I've opened a new channel and I'll be posting there in case of anything. The president of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has declared a state of emergency following the recent attacks in Kebbi, Borno, Zamfara, Niger, Yobe, and Kwara states, where dozens of civilians have been unalived and kidnapped. Over the last week, about 38 worshippers were kidnapped. 315 children and teachers from a Catholic school in Niger State were kidnapped. 13 young women and girls are walking near a farm, and another 10 women and children were all kidnapped. So the president said enough is happening ever since the president of the United States of America, Donald Trump, said they are coming to intervene in Nigeria. So the president has given a go-ahead for the military and the police services to employ a lot of people, about 20,000, to add to the security personnel so they can fight against what is happening in Nigeria. And they are making it force that anybody that says otherwise, so now it's no longer the will of the people to join the army or the police. Everybody must do it, like we are seeing in Ukraine, when the president Zelensky saw that things were very difficult, and for that matter, everybody needs to join.
We can finger international conspiracy in all of this.
I've been looking at the security situation more carefully. I've seen civilian JTF, or what we call it, to react to the security challenges. Find so many creative way you people have been going to protect the neighborhood and communities around you. And that is provoked my thinking about, state police. Again, politics apart, we can discuss with the National Assembly leadership to really, look at critical path to that again, see how we can eliminate those political alliances out of a state police that will be indigenous to the community and provide the additional safety buffer and effectiveness in the area. We have to look at it collectively together.
What is new coming from the Nigerian police to really give momentum to this fight against insecurity?
Yeah. Okay. This emergency meeting of the service chief with the Inspector General of Police with Mr. President is to review recent incidents of abduction of school children in Kebbi and in Niger, an attack on vulnerable communities. Mr. President took briefings from all of us, and he's satisfied with our efforts so far. He's particularly happy with the recent development in Kwara, where all the 38 abducted victims from a church have all been rescued and reunited with their families. Mr. President went further to give orders to us, orders which include the immediate action to free the police from VIP protection and provide more men for the ongoing fight against.
What do you mean? What do you mean about the VIP protection?
Yeah, what I mean is that Mr. President gave direct order that immediately policemen providing VIP protection should be made available to join the forces, combating the...
Be withdrawn.
You see, the policemen providing VIP protection presently are to be withdrawn, and they are to complement the ongoing efforts against criminalities. Thank you.
Thank you.
President Tinubu don't really vex with the security situation for Nigeria, and he don't declare security emergency across the country. Some people they make mistakes, say President declare state of emergency, but ogbonge difference dey between state of emergency and security emergency. So wetin be security emergency and wetin dey happen during this period? Security emergency means say government don't declare total attack on criminals for the country, and this security operation will require total support and logistics by the government, according to wetin security sabi person Ajayi Okosomi bin tell BBC News Pidgin. Another sabi person, Dr. Kabiru Adamu, explains say for emergency situation, e mean say security people get additional power to act for certain circumstances without following exactly wetin the law talk. For instance, dem fit arrest and detain criminal suspects without court warrant and all the normal legal protocol. But Oga Adamu talk say this emergency declaration from President Tinubu e no too clear which aspect where e give security people extra power to act. So need dey for the National Assembly to ask for more explanation.
Mr. President, very distinguished colleague, let me join my other colleague in also thanking you for allowing the Senate to bring this particular issue to fore. But Mr. President, let me quickly correct one or two impressions. Number one, at no point have you teleguide any senator from saying anything he or she wants to say on the floor of the Senate. I've not witnessed one, I've not seen one, and I've not heard of one. So that needs to be clear. At no point have you teleguide any senator from saying anything on this issue. Number two, at no point has any senator, either from either side of the aisle, have been on any side on this particular motion that is currently before us. We are on the same page. We all believe that the security of this nation is sacrosanct, and every one of us are concerned concerning the current situation of security as far as the country is concerned. Mr. President, on this note, let me commend the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, for at least ensuring the release of the 38 Eruku community in Kwara State and the students of Kebbi State that have been released. I want to commend the President, and I believe that he's doing everything within the ambit of the law to ensure our country, Nigeria, is secure. Mr. President, I want us to know in this Senate that Nigeria is at war. Nigeria is at war because these terrorists, the Islamabad, the Boko Haram, and all others are not known to our system. They are not known to our system. They are not Nigerians. They are not Nigerians. They are coming into this country to disrupt the peace of our country. They are not from Nigerians. So if we have external aggression coming in to fight us, that means we are at war. And I want my colleagues to understand that. And again, we can finger international conspiracy in all of this, because there are some videos that you will see helicopter dropping arms in some pickup van. Where is that helicopter coming from? Who owns those vans? So, Mr. President, Nigeria is at war and international conspiracy is involved. So we should all understand that, and we should not trivialize this matter.
The parents of the 303 school children that were kidnapped told the press that there aren't enough security personnel to help in the rescue of their children, and that is the reason to which things are this way. So for that matter, the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu decided to increase the number so that they will have enough personnel to fight against these attacks that Nigeria is receiving. Now Nigeria is in a very difficult situation, and that is the reason to which we are saying that Africa, if we are united, this wouldn't have been the problem of only Nigeria. It would have been everybody. A lot of things are coming out from Nigeria concerning this issue. We saw that the former foreign minister also told us his part, said sometimes when they are fighting these people and they get to a point that they can just do away with them, they will receive a call. So this is not a fight for only Nigeria, but it is a fight for Africa. And this is the time that we need African Union to act, because this is an African problem that needs African solution. And we don't have to sit down to fold our arms, making it look as if this is just one state's problem. Even though there are a lot of things that are surrounding these things, from a lot of people, politicians, like we have a lot of information coming out concerning what is happening in Nigeria. But Africa, what is very important at this point is our unity. If we will be able to be free from all these things, then the African needs to unite. The only thing that is keeping these things around in Africa is because we are divided, we are disunited. So anybody at all can come into the continent to cause anything or turn us against ourselves. Like one politician said, that these people are just our brothers and sisters, they are children. But because of the things they were given, when you take them, you now behave anyhow and you turn against your own people. Africans, we need education. It's very important for us to understand that there is nobody that can love us more than loving ourselves and the country. If we think that things are difficult in the continent, the best thing is not for us to rise against the country, but to also contribute our quota to make sure that the country runs properly. Nigeria is facing the worst crisis. And there are a lot of information, like the United States congressman told the world that they are sponsoring these activities. So why not Africans, we uniting so that we can claim our sovereignty and fight for our total freedom? Now Bola Ahmed Tinubu is telling the world that he can fight against these activities that are happening. And we've seen that they've also tried to team up with Mali, so that Mali can give them their intelligence to be able to fight against all those things that we are seeing in Africa or in Nigeria. We have to unite in order to be able to set ourselves free. People come into the continent united to do whatever they want to do. Africans are so divided, trying to fight against united people that are fighting against us. And we have to also get bold leaders that are ready to take up the mantle. Whatever that is happening in Africa is the African problem, and the African has the right to fight for our own security. And if we are hearing people coming to claim responsibilities of what is happening in our continent, we expect all leaders by now to team up, if only we are serving the interests of our people, to fight against these things. Because if the congressmen came out to tell the world this, and African Union is still silent and not taking action till date, I wonder what kind of an organization it is. We can only defeat what is happening in Nigeria and in Africa only when we stay united. We are the only ones that can set ourselves free. United we stand, divided we fall, and united we keep standing forever and ever. The greatest enemy of the African is mental slavery. So let's colonize ourselves from mental slavery. Let's keep sharing to educate our brothers and sisters. Together we make Africa great for ourselves and the next generations that are going to come. So that's the latest around the world in Africa, West Africa, and in Nigeria.